We now return to Let's Play Lethis, Lagenshire. The natives call these lands the Devil's Paw, but if you ask me, I don't see any danger. I solely see another opportunity for a miner's town. The really strangely shaped set of mountains, as well as some swamps in the south, may be enough to scare off some people, but for Juliet, this is her last chance to build a city. Okay. Why do I think something horrible is going to happen? Okay, well, for once we actually have a huge area to build upon. Maybe a little too big. In fact, it looks like a lot of the minerals are very spread out and they're going to be very difficult to mine, but we have a ton of them. I mean, way more than we're going to need. Holy crap. Okay. Well, this will be fun and exciting, I'm sure. Well, here we are. I've not really bothered to make this look pretty, but it will hopefully work. I've got the usuals down here, and I'm just going to try and bum rush this as quickly as possible. As soon as we get some people here, we'll start the initial food industry, and once we've got that going, then we move on to exports, and then industry, and the usual. You need more workers? Well, we're getting there. Very slowly getting there. It takes them forever to get in here, even though I built really close. So yeah, we've got a whole area here aimed at, well, I was actually hoping they'd be a little bit closer, but aimed at all of my industry. So it'll be nice and centralized. I have some access to minerals that I need pretty close by, although gold is going to be way out here. Speaking of, I suppose we can go ahead and open up trade partners. The usual steel, not steam, and steel and gold, the only two that are actually worth a damn. With that in mind, I can just go into a steel thing and just forget the gold. I mean, it'll just be too expensive and take too much effort to do that. But I do have access right away to some steel, so I mean, it's like all along this side here. So we'll be able to do that and make some early money. That'll be the initial industry that I set up. However, looking at the goals, I actually forgot that I need 6,000 of each. So this whole thing is actually going to be dedicated to massive over-industrialization. Never mind, I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's get some food down. First things first is pumpkins. Yay, pumpkins. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm sure that'll be a good start. And then, how do I want to drag this in to connect it? I guess it actually connect right up there. That's great. That just works out perfectly. And we'll snap that off right there. Okay, good. One of these is taking bread. You are taking bread. I'll turn you off for now. Save ourselves some people. Although we have 80% unemployment, so why don't I go ahead and get started actually on some of the industry. Let's get the initial industry for money. That way we don't run out again. Rotate. There we go. And then we'll get some on... You know, really I should just focus on one side or the other, rather than doing this funky little thing that I've got going on here. Is there a pass in the mountain at all? Not really. I don't think we're going to get an inspector who goes all the way, especially since these pipes are now in the way. So if I expand them out, so I can actually get a road in there and through them, try and make that a bit more efficient. Maybe this way? I don't think we're going to do it. Not by a long shot. Not by a long shot. So we're going to require an extra inspector on that side. Of course, as I said, the inspector's job is probably the most lucrative in all of Lethis. So, if I put him over here, yeah, he wouldn't even make it past the... Oh, well, mostly because there's a frickin' rock in the way. Really, game? Okay, now, just out of curiosity, I want to see how far this guy goes. Yeah, not far enough. Okay, well, I guess I'll put you there then, because I do want to connect up this road. So, he only survives for the one. That's terrible, actually. Not so great. He won't even get up to another one. Maybe that's why it's called the Devil's Paw, because it's just so freaking annoying to get anything done in here. Yep. I mean, I guess I could... Alright, fine, let's just come up here. Add a few more. In fact, it would probably be just... I mean, I've got this one guy down here. I suppose I can put some industry down here, though, to make up for it. But I've got one guy who otherwise is just doing nothing. It's kind of a waste to even have him. It'd be more efficient just to leave this one up here and cut off the rest. Ah, fucking roads. I hope that one actually has gone. You know what? I'm just going to put it right there just in case you don't. Because I can't see on this side of the tree. There. Good enough. So, we've got some steam being produced, but the thing is not turned on yet. I will, of course, want a separate distributor for all of the minerals. So we'll have access to, I guess, copper, even though I don't really need to do that. No, let's turn that off. And instead, we'll just accept the 2. And I guess I'll turn that to half and half, even though we're totally not going to fill up half and half on that. It'll just be a little bit cleaner that way. Export, we'll just go ahead and sell all the steel. That's what you're there for, is just to make steel. And we'll go ahead and turn you on as well. May as well turn this thing on too. Why not? We've got the people, right? Tell me we've got the people. We've got the people. Barely, but we got some people. When does the pumpkin feel? Okay. We need more people. And let's go ahead and actually get this started. That actually is not part of anything. I put you in the wrong... When they're all very similar like this, it's kind of hard to see the difference at all. There. Now we got some tax revenue coming in. Hooray! In fact, I'm going to turn that all the way up to high, because I can. Because I can. So... 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I've got 6 that I can turn into steel producers. How far did you go? I need to actually watch this guy and see how far he goes so I know where to put the roadblock and how far I can actually run my characters here. So right about there. So, 1... fuck. Fine. You're stuck there. I don't care. Even though that's a complete waste of space, you're stuck there. So now we'll be making steel. And we got our first crop of food. Let's start distributing that. Distributing. Put you there. Yeah, fine, everybody. We're gonna run out of pumpkins, but everybody gets food. And, you, however, are the only ones that are going to get a wash house at the moment. I can spread this like that. Fine. I'm also going to put beautification back there because I think otherwise we're going to have some problems. So we'll just spread a whole line of beautification. Yay! And then I guess I'll cap this off with a fountain or something like that. Put a fountain there, and you get a fountain, and then we'll find something else to put in there, like a park. Because this game significantly lacked any kind of variety in its beautification structures. There! More workers are coming. Hold your horses. Let's do one of those. And I realize because I've got the town hall here, I won't have room now for the extra bits, but that's okay. I can knock out a few houses. We'll have more than enough. Oh, really, you were the only guys that got the pumpkins. The Curious Expedition, Part 1. You are being asked to participate in funding an expedition to Lethis' highest mountain. 2,000 florin are needed. Fine. Already producing 2,000 iron. In that case, I might actually want to begin accepting... Oh, shit. We're gonna have to do that, aren't we? I'll probably have to set aside separate storehouses in order to get these. In fact, in that situation, I'm going to need... Well, I mean, 6 of these ought to be enough, right? But when the time comes, we're gonna have to separate what we're gathering. Like once we've hit this population goal. I may need more people. Well, more people are coming, I just need more food is what I think I actually need. Oh, come on, there's a little bit there. Whatever. Good enough. Good enough. I should supply everybody for a while. These are the only ones with wash houses. These guys haven't even received any food yet. Okay. The Curious Expedition. Thanks to your donation, the first measurements may be taken. 5%. Only 5%. You're kidding me. Well, we need to shove more people in here then. Part 2, you're being asked to participate further. Yay, 3,000 florin. Are we just not selling yet, or what's the deal? We are selling, but my money is just not... We barely made profit. Barely made any profit. These guys still have not received food, it looks like. So that's fun. Got a little bit of food coming in, okay. Maybe that's the next thing I should capitalize upon. Use my labor force to get some food industry in there. Okay, I think I can do that. Let's go with, get out of the way. Ah, fuck. God damn it. No, not ready for you just yet. 6. Do you think 6 will be enough? I think 6 will be enough. That doesn't mean that's true, of course. And then we've got... Wow. We're gonna need more for the industry if I keep doing it this way. That's okay, I can run it along that road, so let's... Damn it, fine. You little bastards. It's only 8 and we have access to many more than that. I'm gonna put down an inspector over here. Who's going to be the face of this side of the map? He ought to be able to make it all the way there. Yeah, okay. So this is where we'll have things set aside for the witch hunt. Some citizens were attacked by witches. The air in the breathing mounts is palpable. What the fuck does that even mean? Curious expedition. Explorers will begin very soon. Unemployment's very high. Good, but how much? How by high? It's not high enough. We need it to be even higher. So let's go and put down another one of these. Combinations of buildings that will get me up there. And then I think we're going to have to delete 2. We'll delete 2 from the middle. For future expansion. Although it doesn't actually look like I left myself room for the theater on this side or that side. So what I actually need to do, and this is going to suck because I'm wasting space like this, but shit, how am I going to do this? I guess if I knock out this up here, then I have to roadblock that one. Then I gotta get rid of you. Now it'll all fit. Okay. So, next bit, I guess, is setting up the alcohol industry. We should really get the food going, but I think we need... Oh wait, do I even have... Oh yes, it's these guys, right. It's in food still. So we'll have... Let's get them on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's going to be 8 of these. That should be enough. I need to make sure I'm accepting absinthe, which I am. Now we need more workers. Never happy. This game is just never fucking happy. Well, you know, I could turn off some of that bread making. But I've got room over here for more of it, so let's not be too hasty in that regard. Am I making any money at all? Have we sold anything yet? Again, most of the construction is costing me a lot. I guess just we have to go gold. We have to do some gold sales. Eventually I'll also need copper. So let's go ahead and... Curious Expedition Part 3, you're being asked in 4,000 florins. Well... Ah, fuck. Now what? Because you fucking things are out of order. Okay. If we just got him that little bit closer, that wouldn't have happened. Well, I guess I want to get the gold started then. If we're going to need that extra little bit of money. Coming in, we'll have access to 1, 2... Most of it's on this side, though, it looks like. Alright, let's start up on this side. We'll make it a little bit more efficient so we don't need so many inspectors. That's about it. It's not going to get any further than that. So gold... No, there's no way he'd reach that. There's no way I can loop around this to get to the other side. But I don't know that we can... Well, yeah, I've got plenty. There's 3 more on the other side, so I'm not going to concern myself too much about that. And then I guess I'll have to loop it like this. And I'll go that way. I'll just hook it up. Perfect. Okay, inspector. Okay. So we'll get the gold from that, which should be captured over here, correct? Now that I've got this set up. Okay, and it's ready for sale. As I said, though, I'll need a separate warehouse for most of this if I want to hit that. We've almost got 6,000. This isn't enough? You're kidding me. I suppose if I put it into its own... Okay, now we can pay this. If I put it into its own storage house... Curious expedition. Still some preparation to be made. The expedition will certainly be Okay, great. Certainly be successful thanks to your help. We got absinthe. Alcohol is being spread. These guys have that, so let's put in a theater, which I always seem to forget where it is. Bump them up. These guys as well seem to have access to the alcohol. And so do these guys. Fine. Theater for everybody. And that's gonna put a little bit of a strain temporarily on all of our food. Looks like we still need more pumpkins. Which is actually pretty maddening. I mean, look how many I've got. I guess when you consider, though, that most of the pumpkin is inedible, they probably just throw a lot of it away. Okay. Well, hopefully this will produce a bit more money for me. So what's the next step? I guess I'll just want to get these guys as high as possible. So, utensils. Utensils, that means the production and manufacturing of copper. This is another situation where I think we're going to want its own separate little loop of copper production. Looks like we're going to have to do a lot more, though. I mean, if I want utensils to be created, this is going to be too... man. Why? Because we're going to need 2 separate inspector loops for this. I guess I'll just grab you and bring you over here. I'll attach you to this one. I'll have to block you off so you don't cause problems. I'll put an inspector up here. And then these guys are going to have their own issues. I might actually need more steam. I might need to connect that one. Because right now I've only got 3. No, what the hell am I even doing? Roads are all that we require at the moment. Now let's grab you and attach you to this one. In a really weird way. So, we did manage to get a road over here though, right? Just making sure. Okay, so that works, and then let's go ahead and just get this extractor here hooked up, and we'll run pipe all through the valley. Rather unnecessarily, in my opinion, but that's how it goes. There. And then what I want to do, since we've got so many already, we'll just go ahead and set up a good industry for utensil makers, and we're going to need like 4. May as well get it fairly close, right? No sense in spreading that out. There's nobody even inspecting right there. Good. Okay, so all of those will be just fine. I'm extremely disappointed that we're not actually able to push through enough on the iron. We're going to need a few more which seems really silly to me, and I believe it probably is, because we definitely don't need that many. Let's get this gold done. Am I really going to need one separate one for that gold mine? I better not. Put it down. This one might actually be able to stretch. If we, if the road would cooperate with me, that would be a good help. Okay. Let's see. Ah! Damn it! Yeah, not even close. So actually I want to pull you out of there. And put you right there, and then you're gonna have to have your own separate one. So stupid. Let's pull you out like that, and then attach you there. Pull you to there. Such a waste. Okay. Well, do we have more people? These will be taking utensils almost immediately. If we got more people beyond this, we got 1% unemployment, so we'll have to wait until someone starts taking utensils. After which, I'm going to put down my store yards, and we'll just start grabbing a lot of the extra stuff. Okay, we got utensils coming in. With that, actually, yeah, what I'm going to do there, we're going to do, it's under industry. I'm going to grab a couple of you guys, and you're going to have to stop wandering through over there, because we need to distribute kiosks and herbalists throughout the city. Just get this nonsense started. I know we've already got enough people. What happened? Oh, I paused. That's what happened! Okay, I think we're gonna hit that goal, so let's go ahead and put down the various... where can I put that? That'll go there. And this one, I'll put up here. Are you guys gonna... You know what, let's put you there. And then we'll put you kinda over... You know, you'll fit right there, in fact. Okay, you accept nothing but gold. Accept. You will accept nothing but copper. Hopefully we can... In fact, I should probably tell it to get, so they get it first. And then as for you guys, you will get all of the iron, but what we're going to have to do, I believe, is probably turn off a lot of my... Well, not necessarily. We only have to produce it, so... If it passes through here as a stopping point from overflow, that's absolutely fine by me. Did we have, like, more just on this side? We did have more iron on that side. That's really obnoxious. So we've hit the gold, that's fine. We're gonna need another iron bit. How do we need that much iron? I've got 6 iron. There's no way. There's no way we need that much. And look at all the copper I've got. I can't make any more copper. I've got all the copper mines. Okay, we've almost hit that, and we just hit the iron. Alright. So what's wrong with you guys? You just don't have enough of the utensils. Fine. We'll put these people to work making utensils. You shall enjoy every minute of it. So many that we can sell it, and in fact that's probably what's going on there. I'm only selling, well, I'm selling too many maybe. Maybe too many. Just a thought. But I am selling all that gold, correct? Yes, and then steel. Yeah, we totally don't need all that steel, so... You guys are just causing me grief. Okay. So we've hit that. We're just now waiting for the utensils to be shared. Because apparently we just can't fucking do it. What's wrong with you guys? You know what? We're just gonna go double down on that. So now we've got 8. We have 8 utensil makers. There's no excuse for you not to be making more utensils. I suppose I could shortcut this, because it kind of looks like maybe we're having an issue there. I don't have a walker going that way, so I should not snarl traffic too much. I mean, this should be about the most efficient thing I can think of. Maximum of pretty much everything. Okay, now we're building up. Good. Good. I was hoping to get this all done in one shot. One episode. So there we go. Oh, good, and the phone's ringing. Right. Well, I think both of you have served me very well. My regency was long, and it was a pleasure for me to be able to work with competent urbanists as you two are. My last big project will be executed by your brother, and he might soon be done with it. Juliet Wash will leave the Breathing Mounts without any regrets. Once a lifeless landscape, now the most important mining region in all of Lethis. All eyes are now on Lloyd, as he is currently finishing the Empress's last project, an enormous Zeppelin hangar. Hooray! But that's not the end of the game, though, because there's 26 missions, and this is only 25. Yeah, here we are. Stunbach. Okay. Well, I guess I'll end this one here, and I'll see you next time.